Aloha, all. Greetings wherever, whenever, and however you may be. Michael here. Today I am going to talk about God's will. So, we've had many events occur within the past 6 months or so that can certainly be perceived as being quite alarming, disturbing, all sorts of ways to view what's occurring. What I have found the most peace in regarding all of this stuff is an understanding that what we are going through is God's will, is part of the plan. And that notion brings up lots of questions. So we, of course, like to start with the understanding that God loves us unconditionally. So when we view something in a way that is, let's say, other than peaceful, really what we're doing is doubting the plan. While this is understandable, what I like to do is fine tune my consciousness to basically tune back into the message of love. So when we feel peaceful, this place where we can simply be, we grow our awareness here. We create how we wish to live, how we wish to perceive events that are occurring right now. So when we get confused, when we get angry, when we become fearful, what's happening is that we are misunderstanding what is meant for us. So if we place an expectation on something, so for example, if we have a hope for a new earth, for example, if we have the expectation that this is going to feel blissful, we seem to be missing the point. Now, that doesn't mean that we cannot hope for these types of feelings. And inevitably, as we look back on our life, we can account for many situations where we did feel overjoyed. And those experiences were meant for us just as those experiences that we may have previously determined were painful or a form of suffering or otherwise. So really, everything that we've received as far as information has been meant for us to become who and what we are. So instead of trying to figure out how to become something we wish to be, we begin to realize that as our awareness grows, we are simply remembering what we are. And then why we are here also becomes apparent. And our choices are quite easy to make because we know how we feel at any given moment, and we are continuing the process of life, which is to learn how to love. And as we learn the way of peace, we share it with other people. And we do this through a vast array of gifts that we possess. Each of us is gifted in different ways. Some of us are musicians, some of us are storytellers, some of us have learned how to truly enjoy simple things. Some of us appreciate nature. Some of us have true passion for what they do for a living. Some of us are funny. Some of us are great thinkers. And some of us are just simply being ourselves. We don't have to do anything other than be ourselves. So there are approximately 7 billion of us going through the same process, but perceiving it in a different way, in our own unique way. So everything that each of us is experiencing is our truth. It is who and what we are. And as soon as we can accept that, then we become more aware of how to continue with this process. So enjoy the ride, have fun, share your gifts. If you are genuinely peaceful and happy and you greet somebody, ask them how they are doing with the genuine intention of wanting to know. If they are truthful with you, regardless of what they say, acknowledge it. If they ask you how you're doing, tell them you're having the greatest day of your life. And they'll laugh, and maybe they'll ask you how you do it. And you can explain to them that you wake up every day and you choose to have the greatest day of your life no matter what. Because that's all you ever have, is that present moment. There's no guarantees that you'll live for the rest of the day, there's a really great chance you will. So enjoy it. Enjoy each moment. Find the peaceful center, find your balance, and simply be who and what you are. All right, people. Namaste. Be well. Be peaceful. And know that God loves you. That's God's will, for you to be peaceful and loving.